Hey socialites, welcome back. And if you're new, I'm Ariell. I do mainly beauty videos, fragrance, and a little bit of lifestyle. Today is Affordable Friday, where I complete a full look using nothing but affordable or drugstore products. But before we get started, let's unlock day 19 in our advent calendars. Okay, we have our Sephora advent calendar, and day 19 is this big one up here. Ooh, we got a pair of velour eyelashes. Oh, fancy. They're in the style Effortless. Okay, so now our Revolve Beauty advent calendar. And day 19 is right here. Ooh, this is the Dr. Dennis Gross Universal Peel Pads, which you guys, this is like a staple in my skincare routine. Don't use it every day, but I use it probably like every other day or when I need it, like when my skin is feeling congested. Definitely putting this in the giveaway because I want y'all to experience this. Most of this stuff, 90, maybe 95% of what we're using today is gonna be trying new products, testing new stuff. So L'Oreal sent me over quite a few skincare items. So this is the L'Oreal Revitalift Hyaluronic Plumping Serum. So we're gonna use this as a serum today. It says reduces wrinkles, has 1.5% hyaluronic acid. So comes in that pump. Looks like they're like foundation, the same packaging. Says apply 2 to 3 drops to clean dry skin every morning and evening before your moisturizer. So put a little here, a little here. There's no scent to it. Dries down really fast. Slightly tacky. Okay, so to keep with the theme of Affordable Friday, we're gonna do our Sephora Collection Gel Moisturizer. It has vitamin C in it. While that's settling in the skin, I'm gonna take this L'Oreal Infallible Brow Lamination. It says that it holds up to 24 hours, so this must be like a stronghold, which I'm a fan of stronghold. Really skinny applicator. This one's really strong, and the applicator really does a good job at combing the hair where it needs to be, like almost instantly. Immediate yes with this one. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Maybelline Grippy Serum Primer. This one helps your makeup to stay on longer throughout the day and grip, and it makes the skin look more plump and juicy too. For foundation, I'm gonna use the Maybelline 30 Hour Foundation in the shade 350. And I picked up this NYX number 22 brush not too long ago. It's like a flat, sort of dense in the center, which I don't think I've ever seen a brush quite like that. Go ahead and blend. Ooh, this is feather soft. You probably have to use this for blush. It's too soft actually. So I'm gonna take this e.l.f. liquid blush brush and blend, and the foundation dried on me. Wow, this foundation dries super fast, or I don't know if it's the primer that made it sort of adhere and lock down that quick. This foundation said, Ariel, you are talking too much. You need to go ahead and blend. My winter shade is all the way in right now. I feel like most of my foundations are a little too dark. Loving the brows. Look at the brows. So a makeup brand called Winky Lux in a package, and this concealer in the shade Golden Medium. Everything with their brand is like so cutesy. Ooh, this shade is too light. Like, look at that. Way too light, but we could put it in the inner corner. L'Oreal also sent this is True Match Concealer. It has 1.5% hyaluronic acid. It's a radiant concealer though. In the shade W7 Medium Deep. That's the applicator, and we'll put that like right here. Taking my Paw sponge and blending out the deepest concealer first. Somebody asked me yesterday about Makeup Mondays, our Makeup Monday live streams, and I am coming back, y'all. So after Christmas, we're gonna resume our Makeup Monday live streams. So y'all do seem to enjoy it because the engagement is really good in those live streams, but I really do like doing it. A sheer to medium coverage because I can definitely see all my skin through it. This is a liquid sculpt. So it's a liquid bronzer or contour in the shade Santorini. So cute. Oh, it's one of these. I'm not crazy about these, but okay, the shade works. Back into that NYX brush, and let's see if this works. Yeah, this works better to blend this out. It's way too soft to blend foundation the way I like to blend it anyways. The contour dries fast. Another Winky Lux product. This one is the liquid blush in the shade Noble. Okay, so let's go right in. Ooh, it's a pretty rosy shade. Sephora Collection 47. It's one of their pro brushes. There's a little bit of a sheen to it. And we're gonna tone down this under eye concealer a little bit with that same L'Oreal True Match. This True Match concealer is really thin too. And I would say it's like a medium buildable coverage. It's not like a super full coverage either. Back in with my Paw sponge. Since I have this poppin' pink blush, we're gonna do a pink under eye setting powder. So it's their Curtain Call powder in the shade Finale. I'm gonna set the rest of my face with Mahogany from Sephora Collection. And this is the e.l.f. pointed powder brush that came in a set, the e.l.f. 10-piece set, which I pretty much like every brush in that set. And everything else on the face is going to have to be real toned down because I'm about to film my sunglass collection. I'm using a new eyeshadow palette today, which this is my third eyeshadow palette that I bought from this brand this year. One of them was a hit, and I swatched this one. I was obsessed. So this is the Revolution palette, the True Icon palette, some beautiful mattes and then some beautiful shimmers at the bottom, and then you have two cream brownie shades, super buttery soft, and they definitely give you that sort of wet look. To clean up my brows, I always use the Sephora Skin Best Skin Ever concealer. This is the original formula in 35N. So I bought a bunch of backups before they stopped selling it. In case anybody's wondering about these Cat Eye Effect Chromie nails, they're from Nail Reformation. I got them at Marshall's. So in that Makeup Revolution palette, I'm gonna take these two browns as a transition with this Game Beauty brush. Actually looks more mauve than brown. I'm gonna take a little bit of the deepest shade and blend that right out here. And this brush that I'm using is a e.l.f. blending brush that's from that same 10-piece e.l.f. set as well. So I'm just rubbing off that brown color that I was using, and I'm gonna take this color. Even though I want to try out these sort of jeweled looking tones, I'm gonna take this just because of the video that I'm about to film. Want something a little bit more toned down. Okay, so I'm gonna take this Sephora Collection 12-Hour Intense Ink. It's a liquid liner, like a felt tip. It's in the shade Espresso, and it dries down to an ultra matte finish, which I love. Another Winky Lux product that they sent with the package, this is the Extravalash. Look at that. Not so much volume, but definitely separating. Wide tapered brush from that same e.l.f. set. I'm gonna take this MCO Beauty powder in the shade 2 Medium. I am packing a little bit of extra powder right here just because I'm about to do the sunglasses try on. Sephora Collection Blush in Tropical Dawn. Back in with that NYX brush. Okay, so we have two new L'Oreal lip liners. One is a dark brown It's a retractable pencil that's really dark, so that's Worth It Intense. And then we have this shade, which is called Lasting Plum. Worth It Intense. And this is L'Oreal Worth It 601 lipstick. Really creamy and smooth with their signature powdery scent. So today's complexion is like a soft matte complexion, which is what we get with the Maybelline foundation and the About Face powder. So I'm going to take this Sephora makeup setting spray. It's a dewy finish, 12-hour wear, transfer proof. And let's see if it changes up the finish of our complexion. Definitely turn the finish from like soft matte to a little bit more radiant. So this is the final look. Let's do a quick rundown of the new products that I tested out today, starting off with the L'Oreal Revitalift Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I'm not sure about this. I didn't see much of an instant difference, but it does say that it takes 14 days for you to see like those plumping results of your skin looking a little bit more youthful. So I'm not sure what exactly it did for like a makeup look. I don't think it's supposed to do anything like for the makeup look, but I wanted to test it out and see. I already tried this before. One of my favorite new primers for 2025. Definitely gives you that juicy skin look. How plump my skin looks right now, the 30-hour foundation from Maybelline does not do that all on its own. Most definitely this primer, and it helps your makeup to last longer throughout the day, although I get super long wear out of this anyway. Tested out two new concealers today. Not new, but new to me. This is the L'Oreal True Match Serum Concealer. I like how thin it is. I wish it had a little bit more coverage. When they're thin like this, I do like a little bit more coverage to make it look smoother under the eye. So, I mean, it's a decent concealer. Nothing really bad to say about it so far. The Winky Lux one is thin, almost just like this. I could almost see straight through it, so I don't know about this. It does say full coverage under eye, but it wasn't giving full coverage for me. Maybe I just need to try this in a deeper shade. So I might revisit this in a deeper shade and keep y'all posted, but so far I felt like I needed to go over it with something else. Eyeshadow palette, so far so good. I can't wait to play in like those shimmery wet looking shades to see like what that does for the eye, but with the mattes it was smooth, it was pigmented, nothing bad to say about it so far. This NYX foundation brush, I'm assuming it's a foundation brush. It just says 22. It doesn't, I don't know if it's for foundation, but for me, this would not be a foundation brush. It's just too soft, like almost borderline flimsy. So I will use this more so for like a powder product, like a blush or something. The L'Oreal lip liner in Worth It Intense. I do like the color. I prefer a little bit lighter of a brown than this, but I mean, it still looks good on me. So I like how smooth it was. It didn't skip, glided on really easily. And once it's on there, it stays. Like when I put it on there being so creamy, I was expecting it for it to sort of start shearing out, and even though I blended it with the brush on the inner part of the lip, the line still remained like intense. So I'm thinking this is going to be long wearing because of that, but I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted in the comment section. Lipstick is nice. I like L'Oreal lipsticks. I don't use them too often, but I do like this color, which is Worth It. The MCO powder, I did test this out like a couple days ago. This is my second time wearing it, I want to say. It's an okay powder. It won't be replacing my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish because that one just melts into the rest of my products a little bit more effortlessly, and I feel like gives me a little bit more coverage and more of an airbrush look. So this one for me, only because I tried the Charlotte first, 1 to 10, I would give this maybe like a 7.5. Winky Lux mascara, I do like the way it separated my lashes. They still feel soft, they're not crunchy at all. And then it does lengthen a little bit for me, not too much volume. So the mascara is okay. It's a solid mascara. And then the setting spray. So this is the Dewy Finish Transfer Proof setting spray. So let's go ahead and see a tiny bit of the makeup on there, but I mean, at this point, I don't know if the spray touched every single part of my face. I didn't like drown myself in it or anything, but I do see makeup on there. So I don't know if it was just me not applying it every single space on my face. I do like how it changed up the finish because my skin was looking matte, and once I sprayed it, it now looks radiant, a little bit more lived in, and I like that. Oh, and then the Winky Lux sculpting, like the Winky Lux liquid contour and liquid blush are nice. I like it. I'm not crazy about these sort of domed doe foot applicators, but I like the colors on both of these. Like I like the color of the contour. It's like perfect, like my type of color. Sort of reminds me of Courage from LYS as far as the shade. You do need to put it on and go ahead and blend because it will dry on you though. Not like extremely fast, but once you put it on, you need to go ahead and blend a little faster than you would like your LYS. You don't have as much playing time as like the LYS stick. And beautiful color on the blush. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll have everything I used listed right there on the YouTube shopping tab or either down below in the description box. So be sure to check that out. And if you're new here, welcome. I'd love for you to come join the family by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.